The city never slept. Light flickered from skyscrapers, cars streams across a busy road. Skyscrapers rose proudly into the night, and life pulsed in every corner. Yet, inside a luxurious high-rise office, Daniel Morgan sat alone, staring at everything but saying nothing. His heart wasn't in the business meeting he just finished. His mind wasn't on the millions his family empire controlled. His thoughts were on Leah. Leah James. She worked at a small cafe in a quiet street, serving coffee to strangers who barely noticed her. She was kind, humble, and radiant in a way that had nothing to do with wealth. And Daniel had fallen for her hard, but love like theirs wasn't allowed. Daniel had everything, but Leah. Leah was the only thing he truly wanted, and she was the one thing his wealthy family refused to accept. Leah returned home to the tiny apartment she shared with her aunt, a humble space with one cushion, faded curtains, and memories stitched into every corner. Her aunt watched her carefully, worry written all over her face. "My child," her aunt whispered, placing a hand on her. "You must stay away from that boy. Their word will humiliate you. They will hurt you." Leah swallowed hard. "I know, auntie, but I love him." Her aunt sighed deeply, her eyes soft and tired. "Love is beautiful, but loving the wrong person is what can destroy you." Leah lowered her gaze. Maybe her aunt was right, but how could she walk away from Daniel? Daniel's parents had already chosen a wife for him, Vanessa Whitman, rich, poised, and perfectly polished. She was supposed to strengthen the Morgan's family business empire. Everything about her screamed the right choice, except one thing: Daniel didn't love her. She wanted Daniel not for love, but for status and power. From the moment Vanessa realized that Daniel loved Leah, she made it her mission to crush the girl. Vanessa made life unbearable. She humiliated Leah past every chance. At Daniel's office, she whispered lies to colleagues, painted Leah as the good digger. At events, she mocked her clothes, her manner, her background. She even tried to corner Leah at the cafe and bribe her to lead Daniel, offering wealth and comfort. Leah felt crushed. Every day brought new challenges. Every glance from Vanessa carried venom. Every rumor chipped away her confidence. Yet she stayed humble. She treated Daniel's parents with respect, always polite and thoughtful, even though they were cold. Vanessa, in contrast, spoke sharply, made demands, and sneered at Mr. and Mrs. Morgan when she disagreed. But the Morgans, professional and poised, tolerated it for the sake of the business alliance. Daniel watched it silently. He couldn't let Vanessa win, not over Leah. "Leah," he whispered one evening as they walked through the city park, "don't let her break you. I won't let her take you away." Leah's eyes filled with tears. "Sometimes I feel like I can't handle it, Daniel. Maybe your parents are right. Maybe we don't belong together." Daniel held her hands tight. "No, we do. I love you, and nothing will change that." The pressure grew. Daniel's parents summoned him one evening, sitting down with stern faces. "Daniel, we have planned everything. Vanessa is perfect for our family. This girl, she is not suitable." Daniel's jaw tightened. "I know you think that, but I love Leah and I won't give her hope." Days passed and something began to shift. Leah's patience, her respect, her unwavering integrity started to soften the Morgan's heart. One afternoon, she came home to return a book Daniel had left behind. She greeted them politely, brought refreshment, and treated them with genuine warmth. Meanwhile, Vanessa stormed in late, demanding attention, criticizing the house, snapping at staff. Mr. Morgan exchanged a look with his wife. He realized something. Leah may not have wealth, but she had something far more valuable: character. "Daniel," his mother whispered later, "this girl, she is unlike any other. She respects us even when we do not agree. Perhaps we misjudged her. Even though Leah was an orphan and living with her aunts, her courage and humility shone through every act. She had no obligation to Daniel's family, yet she treated them with kindness. That alone was enough to earn their respect. Meanwhile, Vanessa's scream grew desperate. She spread lies, mocked Leah publicly, and even tried to frame her in Daniel's workplace. Leah could have walked away. She could have accepted her aunt's advice, but she didn't. And Daniel, he fought back, not with money but with loyalty, courage, and truth. Every lie Vanessa spread, he countered with proof, standing firm. The city elites gathered in a grand hotel ballroom, glowing with chandeliers and soft golden light. Daniel and Leah arrived quietly, hand in hand. Leah's dress was simple and modest, but she looked beautiful. So beautiful that even strangers turned to admire her. Vanessa watched them from across the room, her eyes burning. Tonight, she had planned her final attack. Earlier that evening, she had cornered an usher, a young nervous staff member desperate to keep her job. Vanessa pressed a gold necklace into her hand, a necklace she had stolen from a wealthy businesswoman attending the gala. With a cold smile, Vanessa whispered, "When the girl with Daniel isn't looking, slip this into her bag." The usher trembled, terrified but obeyed, and now the trap was set. Hours into the event, a scream shattered the music. "My necklace! My gold necklace is missing!" People gasped. The owner, a well-known businesswoman, was frantic. Vanessa stepped forward calmly, with a voice dripping with false concern. "Search everyone's bag. We must find it." Security moved swiftly. Bags were opened. People watched nervously. Leah held her purse tightly, confused but calm. Then, gasps filled the room. The necklace was found inside Leah's bag. Hands flew to mouth, eyes narrowed, voices whispered cruelty. Vanessa lifted her chin, pretending to be shocked. "I knew something was off about her," she said loudly. "She pretends to be good, but look, this is who she really is." Leah shook her head, tears filling her eyes. "I didn't steal it," she cried softly. "I will never steal anything. Please believe me." But no one did, not even Daniel's parents. The humiliation broke her. Security escorted her to the exit as she cried. Daniel tried to defend her, but his voice was lost in the noise and judgment. Leah cried all the way home. When she reached her room, she collapsed on her bed. Her aunt rushed to her, holding her as she sobbed uncontrollably. "Auntie, I didn't do it," Leah whispered through tears. "I didn't touch the necklace." Her aunt stroked her back gently. "I know, my child, I know." But Leah couldn't eat. She couldn't sleep. She felt destroyed. Daniel didn't sleep either. He stormed back to the hotel demanding answers. He questioned staff until he found the usher, the girl Vanessa had bribed. She broke down crying the moment Daniel confronted her. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She made me do it. Vanessa told me to put the necklace in Leah's bag." Daniel recorded every word. Then the usher led him to the CCTV room. Daniel watched the footage. Vanessa handing her the necklace, Vanessa pointing at Leah's bag, Vanessa watching from the corner with a wicked smile. Proof. Solid proof. Daniel drove straight to his parents' mansion. He showed them everything. His mother covered her face, trembling with guilt. His father's voice was filled with rage. "That wicked girl will let this happen." When Vanessa arrived the next morning, dressed elegantly, pretending nothing happened, the Morgans were waiting. Mr. Morgan stepped forward. "We know everything." Vanessa froze. Mrs. Morgan added, "You framed an innocent girl. You wanted to destroy her, and you almost destroyed our son too." Vanessa's lips trembled. She tried to fake tears. I don't know." "Enough," Mr. Morgan roared. "You are not welcome in this house again. Leave." Vanessa's world collapsed. She stormed out, humiliated just as she planned for Leah. At that moment, Daniel's parents realized the truth. Wealth and status meant nothing compared to love, respect, and integrity. They saw Leah's He saw that she would be the kind of partner who would love their son for who he was, not what he had. Later that evening, Daniel and his parents arrived at Leah's home. Her aunt led them in quietly. Leah looked up weakly from her bed, eyes swollen, face pale. Daniel's mother sat beside her and held her hand softly. Leah, she whispered, voice breaking, we are so sorry. We misjudged you. We let life blind us. You have a good heart and a better heart than all of us. Mr. Morgan nodded deeply. We were wrong and we asked for your forgiveness. Tears spilled from Leah's eyes. Daniel wrapped her gently in his arm. I told you, he whispered, I will always stand by you. And for the first time in days, Leah allowed herself to breathe again. Love had won, truth had won. Her heart, so pure, so wounded, finally found peace. And from that moment, Daniel's parents accepted her fully, proudly, and with all their heart. Vanessa's arrogance became her undoing. The very people who had supported her, business allies and colleagues, began to see her disrespect. Slowly, her influence crumbled. Daniel and Leah walked home together that night. Two streets lit with city light. They had been tested, humiliated, and challenged, but they had won, not through riches, power, or status, but through love, courage, and integrity. Leah came to Daniel. We made it. Daniel smiled, holding her close. And nothing can take this from us. And in that moment, the city seemed to stand still, honoring two hearts that are choosing each other despite the world's obstacle. The lesson was clear. True love doesn't depend on wealth or status. Courage and integrity can conquer cruelty and lies. Respect and humility can melt even the hardest heart. And sometimes, the greatest strength is simply standing firm for the one you love.